Investigators say a local couple who adopted a girl abused her to death. Now, KOMO 4 News has obtained documents the parents didn't want you to see. Those documents from Child Protective Services were released to KOMO News by court order today.
And 3 different doctors concluded that the 13-year-old Sedro-Woolley girl was tortured. KOMO 4's Elisa Jaffe is live in Olympia, where she's just learned the disturbing details from the Department of Social and Health Services. Elisa?
And Eric, DSHS says it was interesting at the beginning that detectives were saying, you know what, back off from this case. We've got it handled, but they didn't have enough, they thought, to go with any criminal charges. Well, DSHS kept looking into it, and they got doctors involved. Doctors who then in these documents say that Hannah Williams, a little girl who came here from the starving country of Ethiopia, was actually starved in Sedro-Woolley. Skagit County authorities say 13-year-old Hannah Williams was constantly denied food, locked in a dark closet for days, forced to sleep in a barn, and left outside barely clothed on a cold, rainy May night, hours before dying in a hospital. Now her adoptive parents, Carrie and Larry Williams, are charged with her death. But before that, Thomas Shapley says DSHS staff wasn't satisfied with autopsy results.
But it just wasn't enough. The autopsy determined that the cause of death couldn't be determined. But our folks were tenacious. They were concerned that there were some bad things going on in this house.
DSHS first asked a medical consultant to review records, then 2 more doctors, including one from Children's Hospital.
And it was their conclusion that abuse and even torture was involved.
The department's documents reveal Carrie Williams told investigators she'd spanked Hannah the night before her death, leaving a large number of marks on the child's legs. The Skagit County coroner said the red marks could have come from someone hitting Hannah with a switch. The thin teenager weighed 75 pounds at the time of her death.
She had actually lost weight since the time she arrived here from Ethiopia.
She dropped 1/4 of her body weight. One doctor concluded severe starvation potentially contributed to her death.
We went to court and asked the court to remove the children.
Hannah's 7 siblings were all placed with relatives and foster parents. The oldest, now 18, has returned to his Sedro-Woolley home. He's there with his mother, who is out on bail. Her husband, a Boeing worker, remains in jail awaiting trial for homicide by abuse and assault for allegedly torturing Hannah's adopted brother. If convicted, the couple faces life in prison. The trial is set for February, but DSHS told me today that they may ask for a severing of all parental rights, even if the couple is not convicted. And I just got this out today, too. This was ordered by the governor's office. This is severe abuse of adopted children. It is a report, and Hannah plays a big role in all of this because children who are adopted in international adoptions or private adoptions, the state doesn't do any home checks, any background checks. And now, because of what happened here, they're looking into maybe standardizing those procedures. Reporting live in Olympia, Elisa Jaffe, KOMO 4 News.